the betting brand for soccer fans. That's better. Gamble responsibly.
There are no second chances from here on. Lose and you go home as we enter the last 16 of what has been an intriguing World Cup. Now, Andy, let's look at some of the other key matches. Now, we nominated the Netherlands as a sleeping giant pre-tournament. They take on the USA. Who do you see as the key players here?
Yeah, I think the Netherlands will be too strong, Robbie. I think the players that they have and the way that they're playing at the moment. Cody Gakpo
He's come from nowhere.
He's come from nowhere, PSV player.
I was thinking more pay.
He's scored at every single game, all 3 games. Yep. He's been on the score sheet. He leads the Golden Boot chase as well. So you've got De Jong, you've got Van Dijk at the back, you've got Depay. They're a good team. You know, USA have done exceptionally well to get out of
Davies
their
as their standout, I guess.
Yeah, but I think
so who wins? Come on the line.
I think the Dutch will be too strong for
You love
the
the
US.
Dutch.
They were my underdogs. They were my dark horse. I'm going to stick with them. But
you had Germany in there as well.
I had Germany, but we'll
They're
see how they
there.
end up. But the French, you know, they're obviously looking really strong. They come up against Poland, who probably didn't look as good as you might have thought against Argentina.
They were terrible.
Yeah,
and they looked like they played just for qualification, which is exactly what they got, but it nearly went wrong for them if Mexico had scored another goal or Argentina. Anyway, that ebbed and flowed. So Poland were disappointing. Their only performance so far was against Mexico, beating them 2-0. But here they come up against the France with Mbappe looking for the Golden Boot. They've got Giroud will come back in, Griezmann, of course. Dembele will play on the right side. Amazing attack. You just wonder, with all those changes and the loss to Tunisia, they did lose by that goal to 0. Does that have an effect? When you look at the fact that they had 9 changes in all, it probably doesn't. So I'm going for a French win there to beat Poland. Now, what are you tipping? Never. You're not going to tip England to beat Senegal. If he tips England to beat Senegal, well, I'm not having any. We're going to replay the first show. You're tipping Senegal here.
Nah, look, I think England will be too strong for Senegal, Robbie. I'll jump on your...
And then they'll lose to France in the quarter.
Well, look, I think they'll be too good. I think Senegal will make it difficult. There's no doubt about it. I think it'll go down to the wire. But I think, you know, with all that attacking prowess that the English have, I think they're going to be too strong. So I'm backing England over Senegal. And I guess the game following that
Australia going to win.
Is our Aussies, the Socceroos versus Argentina. Robbie, what's your tip, mate?
Well, we know we're going to go with the heart, and we're going to pray for history, more history from Graham Arnold's wonderful team. And they are a wonderful team. The term band of brothers is sometimes far-fetched, but I think with this team you can really say that. Look, they're up against Messi, of course. Fernandes, the new kid on the block. Martinez.
Di Maria.
Yeah, Di Maria. Paredes. They've got fantastic team, and it's such a pedigree in World Cups, as we alluded to before. But this Aussie team, they'll be worried because the spirit we've shown and our ability to spoil a top 10 nation like Denmark won't go unnoticed by Argentina. Graham Arnold's going to have a game. He's going to have a game plan, and Argentina are going to have to be ready. You hear Mitch Duke in all those post-match interviews. He goes, "We're ready to go to war." You know, they will literally run through a concrete wall for Graham Arnold. And look, I think if the Socceroos can get Argentina a little bit off, we're on. There's a chance of an upset.
There's always a chance. And your tournament pick, your favourites for the tournament before the tournament started, Robbie, Brazil. What do you think? They'll still be there?
Look, I think they will, but I think Neymar needs to play. And the word is that he should play some part in the final group game. So I'm still sticking with Brazil. Then look, they're not my favourites sentimentally. Of course, Australia would be. But I think France have shown that they're going to be good as well. And of course, I've tipped an England-Brazil final, so I'm going to have to stick with it, Andrew. Now, you picked Argentina, and so, mate, I tell you what, if he sticks with them, he just looks unpatriotic. Mind you, he did play for New Zealand, so he's allowed to.
Yeah, I'm allowed to. Nah, look, obviously with the heart, we want the Aussies to progress 100%, but look, I think it's going to be a tough ask. I think Argentina, after that first game, that first slip-up that they had against the Saudis, they've looked really good. And against Poland, they were actually really, really good. It looks like they turned the screws a little bit and really took it to them. So
you've made me look so good on that. I'm going to be actually, you were the most popular so far. Now I'm the most popular. Well, it doesn't take much maths. 16 will soon become 8 as we head toward the quarterfinals of what has been a fascinating tournament.
The betting brand for soccer fans. That's better. Gamble responsibly.